Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Number 37 gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Now at the plate, Luis Perez. And we are ready for some
Leading
daytime
off the
baseball.
afternoon for the Cubs, the shortstop, number 27.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one, 0-1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good
135.
thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Second. The second
So
baseman,
in now for Chicago, John Frederick. And as you can
Frederick.
tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Kingery is right there on to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, Anthony Tan.
That is
He's
third.
2 for 7
The
in the
third
series
baseman.
so far.
Anthony Tan.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
2 out, nobody on. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Harry Gurriel. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Harry.
One of the things this guy would like to do
Gurriel.
from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Now the pitch. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Curly W on D. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
The first baseman.
The next Cub up, Mark Donnelly, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken, strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced. 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box, Juan Bautista. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, number 37. He'll take his first hacks here.
Number 37.
Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now in Washington, D.C., home of the Nationals, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of a season. Power arms and nasty stuff. Apparently, that is the key to pitching, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Oh, 1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Here it comes on 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So 1 away in the inning, and with that, we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race. Standing in, Salvatore Liriano, and you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Salvatore Liriano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Raul Estrada. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Third inning, no score to this point. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Luis Perez.
In now, Luis Perez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
1-1-1.
Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box, John Frederick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Now batting, third baseman,
Standing in now,
Tan.
Anthony Tan, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit back up the middle. Kingery's there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Harry Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping into the box, Mark Donnelly.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Mark Donnelly.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Digging in now, Juan Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. Jones gathers it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. So coming to the plate, Derek Jenkins. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Halfway home, still no score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 37. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 37.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, But now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Now
David
batting,
Takahashi.
center fielder,
A hit in 2
David
tries so far.
Takahashi.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So digging in now, Salvatore Liriano. First pitch of the at-bat.
Salvatore.
And he fouls this one off. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Raul Estrada. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Wow, talk about mowing them down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Luis Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Digging in once again, John Frederick. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Tan. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Now batting.
Into the box, Harry Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. And another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital, and we still have no score. So here now is the pitcher, number 37. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch on its way. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Digging in, Mark Donnelly is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Looking to send him packing again. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. At the plate, Juan Bautista.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Now to the plate, Derek Jenkins. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out. See if he can fare any better. To his right, Varner. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Nationals on top 1-0. Now in the box, Salvatore Liriano. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th.
Liriano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Drilled to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Manny Franco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 19, Manny Franco.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Luis Perez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Washington jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 37 earns his 6th winning decision in this one as his 20 strikeouts ties a record for the most in a game. Raul Estrada settled with the loss.